How do people turn what they say they want into, well, what they actually get? You're listening to Sammy Radio. This is episode 8, How to Have the Life You're Dreaming of, and I'm your host, Anutsa Bellissimo. Many articles, books, and workshops advise us to conduct ourselves as if. Behave as if you already have your dream job. Act as if you are successful. And function from confidence. Now, if we support the theory behind our actions, it means that we behave in alignment with the intentions we desire. And guess what? We're more likely to achieve it. Now, don't get me wrong, because problems will arise when we don't really want the life that we think we want. For example, we may say that we want to find a loving partner. We may always talk about being at our ideal weight. Or we may even say that we want to start our own business. But if we truly don't want the added responsibilities of behaving as if, your efforts will be an empty exercise. So what's the solution, you're asking? Well, here's some ways I suggest you begin. First, I recommend you begin slowly. When we decide to make a significant change in our lives, we often try to do too many things at once and can find ourselves overwhelmed or discouraged. You need to focus on one thing that'll get you closer to the you you'd like to become. Next, you'll need to face your resistance. Change is challenging for most of us. Give yourself a chance by being willing to address any underlying beliefs that might be getting in your way. Next, don't just set goals. Reflect on them several times throughout your day. Make a list of your life as you'd like it to be. A written representation is often a potent and tangible reminder of what a customized ideal life looks like. Now, I highly suggest that you start practicing it. Once you can see yourself living your desired lifestyle and living as that person, start making the choices that person would make. Your decisions can either reinforce old beliefs or propel new ones to elevated heights. Next, I recommend making friends with people who are doing what you want to do. Role models are a great way to discover what works and avoid what doesn't. Ask better questions, observe these individuals, change, and grow. Now, this next one is one of my favorites, and that is self-care. Ask yourself, how does the ideal version of myself express self-love? Then respond accordingly. Now, it is important that you understand you have to modify your environment to align with your new reality. There's no better deterrent of change than a stagnant situation that encourages inactive behavior. Contribute to a change in your scenery. It can be the accelerator for a positive attitude and behavior change. Remember, addictive habits die hard. It's convenient to become stuck with or comforted by old lifelong habits. So, when unproductive routines get in the way of change, the best way to shed them is to replace them with something new. So grow into it. Make choices in your professional and personal life as though you already have the growth you're dreaming of. Now, that does not mean getting into debt, spending as if you have the $1 million you'd like to have. I suggest you begin by replacing a scarcity philosophy with one of abundance and well-being. Always, behaving as if does not mean change occurs overnight. This is really important that you remember that. Every day, we're all faced with choices that will continue to promote the life we have or propel us into the life we want. By choosing to jump into some of the steps above, you'll be ready to make a decision that can help you realize your dreams sooner rather than later. This is Anutsa Bellissimo on Sammy Radio.